All right, Yanks fans, it's time for an emergency episode of the show. Here with you guys to break down the latest. And let me just start by saying this. Stop what you're doing. Disaster has struck the Bronx. We've lost our captain. We've lost our leader. We've lost our best player. Our lineup is in shambles. Our pitching staff just got significantly more volatile. The Yankees are spiraling, and there may not be a way out. No, I'm just kidding. But kind of. Look, it's time to be honest with ourselves. This team needed something to happen to force their hand. After yesterday's loss, dropping them to 56-48, it's clear that something had to give. Then came the dreaded phone call every Yankee fan feared. Aaron Judge has been diagnosed with a flexor strain in his right hand. Thankfully, no UCL tear, which is great news, but he'll be sidelined for 4 to 6 weeks. And listen, even if it was only 4 weeks, that's still a significant chunk of games. He's hitting just under a 342, 37 home runs, and 85 RBIs. You cannot replicate that in the lineup. There is a canyon-sized gap, and when you look at the numbers, there just aren't a lot of bright spots. Sure, you've got Anthony Volpe heating up, but he's still very streaky. Giancarlo Stanton can go on a tear. DJ LeMahieu is still solid, but this lineup is banged up and struggling mightily. It's a complete mess. And that brings us to the bottom of the ninth. Yesterday, with 2 outs, Brian Cashman pulled off a move that looks brilliant today that might actually save the season. They acquired Ryan McMahon from the Rockies, sending pitching prospect Clayton Beeter the other way. Now, some people are going to look at this trade and say, you gave up on a top 100 prospect for a rental, and I get it. But Brian Cashman didn't pull off this deal a week ago. He did it after Judge went down, and all of a sudden it looks like a genius move. Listen, I've been trying to figure out how the Yankees could turn this season around for a few days now, and the answer is simple. They needed a legit third baseman who could play solid defense, hit 20 homers, and drive in 80 runs. That's the player that was acquired. In fact, when you dive into the hidden similarities at Baseball Reference, it's scary accurate. Look at this. The player that the Yankees just acquired, Ryan McMahon, is the exact same type of player that the Yankees legend Greg Nettles was. If you don't know anything about Nettles, he's one of the most underrated Yankees of all time. Elite defense, lefty power, hit .327 in the Bronx. And he did it year after year. He was clutch, he was consistent, and he thrived in the big spot. And so far in his career, that's exactly what McMahon has done. I know it's only 100 games, but the sample size is expanding, and the results are undeniable. Could McMahon be the modern-day Greg Nettles the Yankees desperately need? We're about to find out. But here's the thing. While he does give them elite defense at third, he does give them a legitimate power source from the left side of the plate. The question is this enough? Is acquiring Ryan McMahon enough to save the Yankees' season? I don't think so. I think they need one more move, whether that be an impact outfielder. Maybe another bat that can come in and give them some versatility. Perhaps a few pieces. Listen, I don't know exactly what the plan is. All I know is you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Aaron Judge was the MVP last year. He's arguably the best player in baseball. You cannot build a championship team around one player. And if losing him has shown us anything, it's that the Yankees were severely lacking depth. So yes, this move is huge. Yes, it helps. But I gotta believe Cashman has one more move in him. The MLB trade deadline is looming, and this is the moment for Yanks Nation to show their stripes. We are in survival mode. We are desperate. We are going to need more help. I know this hurts. Losing Judge for an extended period of time is a gut punch, but Cashman gave us a spark. He gave us a reason to believe with the acquisition of Ryan McMahon, and now it's up to us, the fans, to stay positive. Let me know what you guys think. Is this enough? Should Cashman stand pat? What move should the Yankees make? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It's free. We're making non-stop videos leading up to the deadline, so if you want to be informed, make sure you're subscribed. It's time to get to work. It's about to get crazy. Stay locked in. Let's go, Yanks.